Welcome to your Unreal Engine 5 one-course solution for Niagara VFX. In this course, you're going to learn how to create different types of VFX like portal effects, rain effects, projectile effects, waterfall effects, energy strike, character disintegration triggered by distance fields, blueprint, and much more. And we'll start from the basic. In the first section, you're going to learn all the basic stuff that you need to know about Niagara by creating the standalone effects. Flamethrower. We're first going to cover the different emitter stages inside of Niagara, then start using the sprite renderer to help us to get more familiar with different Niagara modules. After that, we're going to look into how to create our first VFX material so that we can apply custom textures to our VFX. Then we're going to go over how to use sub-UV animation and start to create this flamethrower with the heat distortion. Next, we're going to learn how to use mesh renderer in Niagara and how to create custom meshes in Blender for our VFX. More than that, knowing how to use ribbon renderer is also essential for us to create the VFX we like. We're also going to go through some of the basic coding principles in Blueprint and start to use that blueprint to bake out textures directly in Unreal. Then, with the tool we have, we are going to create different types of noise textures like Perlin noise, caustics, cloud, and marble noise for our future VFX. With all the knowledge and skills we have in the second section, we're going to create different types of VFX like portal effects, heat impact effects, butterfly effects, meteor attack, laser attack, energy strike, and projectile effects like blaze slash and flying sword. We'll begin with these portal effects and start modifying our master materials created in the last section to support more VFX features. Then we'll use Blueprint to create a VFX spawner and use it to spawn this heat impact surface and heat impact body effects. After that, we'll discuss the three most important stages a VFX must have in order for it to be complete by creating this meteor attack. We're also going to dive into Blender to create a VFX mesh for it and apply all the things we learned so far to the laser attack after it. Then we'll go over event and event handler and use location event to create lightning hit and energy strike. We're also going to need the dynamic parameters to drive the material data from Niagara directly in order for us to better control the different properties of this VFX. After that, we'll go into Blender and create a projectile mesh for our Niagara and use Blueprint to help us spawn this blaze slash and flying sword. In the third section, you'll learn how to create follow the leader effects, rain effects, waterfall effects, different dissolving effect for texture, static mesh, and skeletal mesh. We'll start with all the basic concepts that you must know for creating a custom Niagara module. Then with the knowledge on Niagara parameter namespaces, we'll create this follow the leader effects. Then with a little bit of vector math and some calculation in our own custom modules, we're going to create a more advanced version of it. Then with all we've learned, we'll look into how to create this rain effects. We'll begin with the Fresnel effect and how we can use it in our material. Then we're going to build a master material for liquid and use this material to create raindrops, rain splashes, ripples, with the help of collision event. Besides that, you'll also learn how to create custom Niagara enums and how to use this enum in our own custom modules. Then we'll look at how to use all the skills we've gained at this point to create these waterfall effects. We'll start with creating a waterfall mesh, then a waterfall master material, and use the caustic textures we created in the previous section to create these waterfall effects. After this one, we're going to dive into dissolving effects for texture, static mesh,
and combine them with distance field to help us to create this dynamic character disintegration. Then we'll cover how to create a cool noise dissolved material and trigger the dissolving through blueprint. This will be the most comprehensive Niagara course that you'll ever find online, and the applied tasks in different lessons and section challenges in every section are gonna guarantee you to understand every step along with reproducing it. What you're still waiting for, come get your one-stop solution for Niagara VFX, and I'll see you in the course.